There are many ways for me to approach speaking to all of you today that I was a bit confounded as to which option to pursue. There was the traditional route in which I stand up here and talk about bountiful harvests or providence or pilgrims. Or I could pander to the upper school students and offer my dissertation on reaching nirvana by way of playing Robot Unicorn Attack. Or I could reach out to my middle school peeps and explain why I think both Justin Bieber and Katy Perry have a really good chance in the 2012 election if they ran on the OMG That's Totally Rando ticket, sponsored by Proactive.com. But then I thought about my pride and joy, my mishpucha, the 242 students of the lower school, 2 of which are my own flesh and blood, So Felicious in 3rd grade and Samalama Ding Dong in pre-K. What about them? Why not speak to them, or more importantly, for them? Hey, lower schoolers, do you guys know what providence even means? How about the definitions of dissertation, nirvana, or pander? Yeah, I didn't think so. My daughter Sophie told me on Saturday morning very clearly, don't make your speech too long or lots of kids will get bored. That was sage advice for sure. And keeping it short will be no problem, I thought. But what about this question of audience? Do I dare to lower the proverbial bar? Dumb things down? Aim for the lowest common denominator? I shan't. I will not retell the Thanksgiving story by doing voices from Phineas and Ferb. Barry the Pilgrim Puss. And I won't try to translate Lincoln's Proclamation to the tune of Flip My Hair by Willow Smith. I can never. I spent the first 30 years of my life in Los Angeles, California. Duh. And after moving east, I realized that the celebration of Thanksgiving on the West Coast was a bit different than it is out here. The most glaring differences between these divergent ways of celebrating were highlighted annually in the song Over the River and Through the Woods, a song that I learned at age 5 and sang every year from kindergarten through 6th grade at Thanksgiving assemblies at Castle Heights Elementary School. Over the River and Through the Woods is a Thanksgiving song by Lydia Maria Child. Written originally as a poem titled A Boy's Thanksgiving Day, it celebrates her childhood memories of visiting her grandfather's house. Lydia Maria Child was a novelist, journalist, teacher, and wrote extensively about the need to eliminate slavery. Some of you may have heard it with lines about Christmas rather than Thanksgiving, but I learned it as a Thanksgiving song. Over the river and through the wood, to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through white and drifted snow. Okay, sleighs? I'm living in the car capital of the world. And woods? There are no woods in LA unless you count Hollywood. And snow? In West LA? The closest thing to snow that I knew growing up was the ash that would rain down on the city during wildfires in the summer. Now, I'm not going to sing the whole song, but here are some excerpts with occasional commentary. Over the river and through the wood to have a first-rate play. Hear the bells ring, ting-a-ling-ding, hurrah for Thanksgiving Day. The only ting-a-ling-ding that I heard was from LAPD patrol car sirens. And I couldn't even tell you what first-rate play is. And hurrah? Who am I, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Over the river and through the wood, trot fast, my doppelgray. What? Spring over the ground like a hunting hound and straight through the barnyard gate. Oy vey, don't get me started. Over the river and through the wood, now grandmother's cap I spy. Hurrah for the fun, is the pudding done? Hurrah for the pumpkin pie. Now, my grandma Shirley, my booby Shirley, the only cap she'd wear was one of those clear plastic numbers that look like a grocery bag to protect yourself from occasional drizzle. And I don't think people from any part of the country lose their minds over pudding. Pudding? To further highlight the extreme differences in how I used to celebrate Thanksgiving in LA, let me tell you how it goes down now that I live on the East Coast. My holiday now involves a literal drive over a river and through some woods to my kid's grandmother's house. Not always in the snow, but always in the biting cold. But please, come back with me to November 1991 for a moment, for a glimpse of how I used to celebrate Thanksgiving. I just sat through an hour of holiday traffic with my Meshuggah family to get to the beach, what you call the shore. Yes, the beach, in late November. My aunt lived at Venice Beach, and we would celebrate Thanksgiving Day by surfing, playing touch football in the sand, and roasting a 20-pound bird in a fire pit. Sweet, right? I guess what I'm getting at here is that it's all about perspective. Lower schoolers. Perspective means how you look at things and think about them differently at different times in your life. Like how the red slide on the playground was so your favorite in kindergarten and first, but now that you're in third or fourth, it's just a place where the littler kids play. But even though you see it differently now, it doesn't take away from the fact that the red slide is totally awesome. My perspective of how my family celebrated Thanksgiving was formed by how we didn't celebrate it. Over the River represented a real Thanksgiving celebration, and ours was somehow less real or authentic. But when I moved east, my perspective changed. No matter how much more my Thanksgivings here are more like the song, I now realize that my celebrations in the West were just as meaningful, just as memorable, and just as real. My perspective about Thanksgiving has shifted coasts, but it hasn't changed that much. It is still a holiday about reminding us to remember what we should be most thankful for. Freedom in this blessed country, the support and presence of our families and neighbors, and the good fortune of a great meal. Be thankful for Thanksgiving, y'all.